Can you believe it's already the end of week 4 of the Bad Quarterback League? It's October already, and what's this?
He's made a mess of it.
Is sponsored by none other than myself. There really wasn't too many messes made this week. Johnny effing Moxon had a giant mess of negative scores, but he didn't pick poorly. Unlike Kellen Moore, who continues picking his worst team for the third straight week. He easily could have had 30 more points if he hadn't gone with the Giants. Now on to Moneyballing It, where judging by some emails, it seems like a lot of you are now trying to make risky picks just to be part of this new segment. Week 4 saw a lot of 3rd and 4th round starts. Cade McNown, Wade Wilson, and Johnny effing Moxon all started both of them. Too bad for you guys that none of them got you anywhere. The true 4th round start which stole the show was Tennessee and their 81 points. Easily the highest scoring team of the week. TS8 Win also chose Buffalo, which is his only remaining team which didn't score negative. Relegation Watch 2017 has returned, and its first week of highlights feature Cleo Lemon losing 9 points on 6th place. Lemon actually picked his 2 best teams, but it wasn't enough to prevent him from sliding a little bit further into the relegation hole. On to the week 4 standings where...
They look the same. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not being lazy. It looks a lot like the week 3 standings because they are the same.
I would say to them, you want ice cream cone? Both of them say yes. How in the hell?
Pauco led week 4 with his 2 blue teams. Oh wait, all of his 4 teams are blue. How did I not notice this until now? Did you have a drafting scheme this whole time and didn't tell anybody? Johnny Football smartly stuck with Balti again, but his streak of picking the top 2 teams is over, as the Chargers should have been your other pick. But Oakland only put him 9 points off his potential max. Wade Wilson again scored a number divisible by 10, increasing that streak to 4. Can he make it 5 next week? Benching Cleveland this week wasn't the best of ideas, as they were the 2nd highest scoring team this week. Chad Hutchinson isn't complaining about that decision though, as it keeps his own low scoring week only 10 points back of 3rd. Chad was honorable mention for he's made a mess of it, as he picked his 2 worst teams. Picking the other 2 would have put your total at 210. Chad enters week 5 with a triple bye, so he will likely score below 10 points again. Johnny effing Moxon wishes he scored in the single digits, but all 4 of his teams decided to go ham. His 4 teams collectively passed for 14 touchdowns and 2 game-winning drives. He managed to find the only one that scored positive, the Saints, to cushion what could have been the worst week in BQBL history. Kellen Moore could have taken advantage of the 3 people in front of him had he not picked the Giants. I knew bad teams play in London. He remains squarely in 6th. Cleo is in 7th and has yet to start New England. Just like last season, Lemon will be the final person to start a 4th round pick. Cade McNown had an average week. He didn't pick his best team, didn't pick his worst team. The problem is that an average week for him is scoring negative 2 points like he did this week. He will have to somehow pick his way out of the bottom, but the season is still young.
Over in the Turbush League, the top 4 in the standings didn't change either, but there was a lot more fireworks in the points. Krenzel's lead over the rest of the pack got a little tighter despite a 50-point week. TS8 Win is announcing to the rest of the league that his relegation last year was a mistake. Russell and Whedon also had solid weeks, while Leaf, geez, all of your teams either score 30 or negative 20. The opposite is Jeff George, where all of his teams average is like 5. So considering you got a 7 this week, I think you should take yourself out for ice cream.